Its location next to the studio made it the source of countless last-minute grocery runs and quick carry-out meals. Disappointing Mexican, decent Chinese, a beer fridge he avoided at all cost, and coffee so strong it practically required a fork, a longtime Channel 5 favorite. He'd grab Mel's coffee just as soon as he picked up another bottle of foundation. He hung a quick left, strode down the cosmetics aisle to the section in the middle where his favorite brand could be found, and... well, crap. The racks of foundation were nicely filled, except the one that contained his perfect shade, the one he'd used for years, the only one that didn't make him look like a spray tan experiment gone horribly wrong. Teeth clenched, he pawed through the bottles, praying one had been misplaced somehow, but no luck. His shade, the catchily named B385, was nowhere to be seen. Guess he wasn't the only one who sometimes forgot to plan ahead. Lauren Anderson welcomed the blast of cold air that awaited her on the other side of Dylan's sliding glass doors. Peeling damp strands of hair off her neck, she gave quiet voice to uncharitable thoughts about the couple who'd insisted on an outdoor wedding, despite triple-digit temperatures and humidity that made it feel even worse. While outdoor weddings led to some of the most gorgeous photos she'd ever taken, if she ever walked down the aisle herself, indoors all the way. At least the reception was inside, providing Lauren a few minutes en route to restock her coconut water. But as heavenly as the chilled beverage sounded, she ducked first into the ladies' room to assess her appearance. Ugh, like a moron, she'd forgotten to wear waterproof mascara, and 2 hours of snapping photos under the relentless sun made her look more than a little like a demented raccoon. A wet paper towel undid some of the damage, but not enough. With a sigh, she tossed the paper towel into the trash and jetted out of the bathroom. This was a job for makeup remover. At just before 6 on a Saturday evening, she hadn't expected to encounter anyone in the cosmetics aisle. But tonight, a dark-haired man stood there, in a crisp white dress shirt and black slacks, frowning at rows of foundation as though they contained the secret formula for turning Diet Coke into plutonium. She suppressed a laugh at the man's obvious confusion. Was he making an emergency date-night makeup run for a wife or girlfriend? Contemplating a future as a drag queen? But then she caught a glimpse of his profile, and her smile slid off and crashed to the floor. That strong, straight nose, square jaw, eyelashes that went on for miles. This wasn't just any man. It was Carter Douglas, right here, in the flesh. Lauren tore her attention away as if burned and tried to calm her queasy stomach and racing heart. She'd known since last spring he was here in Wichita. And in case she could have forgotten, that enormous Mornings with Carter and Mel billboard beaming down on the expressway stood as a reminder of the face that had haunted her since high school. He'd been lanky and teen idol cute back then, with gleaming dark eyes and a devil-may-care grin. But now that broad shoulders filled out every inch of that dress shirt in the best possible way, now that faint smile lines bracketed his mouth, and his formerly unruly hair was cut and styled to perfection. Now he was positively smoldering. He glanced her way, and her cheeks heated despite the air conditioning. She fixed her gaze forward on the fluorescently lit shelves, pretending to be deeply interested in... zit cream. Great. Just when it couldn't get any more 13 years ago. Excuse me. His tenor voice, deeper and more sonorous with age, jerked her attention to her right. A self-deprecating grin curved his lips, and deep brown eyes held a touch of puppy dog pleading.